versus the Pandas of India. Looking at their path towards the second round, the winners will play Go and Teo of Malaysia, the 16th seeds, who had a bye from the previous round. So Gabriele and Stefani Stoeva versus Rutaparna and Swetaparna Panda. That is up next. One previous meeting, the Ono Masters in 2022, where the Stoevas won very comfortably in under half an hour.
That's a white. Svetlana to receive. You will serve. That's right. Good luck.
So Gabriela Stoeva, 31 years of age, 168 centimeters tall. They are a former world number 10 pairing, as high as 8th in the world. That was towards the end of 2018. They're former European champions. No, they're current European champions, I should say, excuse me. Former champions as well in 2018, 21 and 22. Also won the European Games in 2015 and 2023, silver medalists in 2017 and last year. Stefani Stoeva, younger at 29. These two have been together forever. 8 titles in the HSBC BWF World Tour. Their most recent one, though, a long time ago, the All Masters, where they played this very pairing on the way there. If that's any kind of omen for them. Quarterfinals of the World Champs previously. Rutaparna Panda is 26, 157 centimeters tall, from the state of Odisha. They've won 7 titles on the International Challenge Series level, making their debut here at the World Champs. Swetaparna Panda is younger at 20. Looking to make their mark. Currently 38th in the world. They've been a bit higher at 31 just a few months ago. Unlike their opponents, there's a much bigger age gap between the sisters. 6 years, the Panda sisters. Iris Metspalu from Estonia is our service judge. We saw her earlier. Fabio Lopez de Araujo. We saw him earlier as well.
Ready to play?
The Brazilian is our service judge now. Thoughts on this one, Bobby?
Well, game style is everything here, and you know what you're going to get with the Stoeva sisters. They are relentless in defense, which is a slightly unusual one these days. Kind of old school in that style in the women's doubles, but they are a brick wall. They are rock solid. If the Pandas, Swetaparna in particular, she's got quite a big hit. If she goes at the Stoevas with pace, they'll pay the price for it, and I suspect that's what happened. I'm trying to recall, because I was there in 22 at the All Masters when they met, but I can't remember the match. I mean, it's going back 3 years. But I've got an inkling that's what happened, and the Stoeva sisters love to just use that opponent's pace against them. find the space, turn them into it, and
Ladies and
just
gentlemen,
cross-drive
on
all
my
day
right,
long. It's all
Gabriela Stoeva
about the style, and I think
Stoeva,
the
Bulgaria.
Indians have got to switch on and be alert to that.
And on my left, Rutaparna Panda and Svetaparna Panda, India. Gabriela Stoeva to serve to Svetaparna Panda. Love all. Play.
Yeah, India's first sibling pairing in the sport at this level. Already getting a little inkling of what's to come.
Love.
Yeah, it's a rally that, highly displays what we will see. I think you're absolutely right for the next 35, 45 minutes or so. Stoeva's got to be careful because I get the impression it's quite quick out here. And of course, when you do get the shuttle fired at you and you just try and whip it into a rear corner quickly, it is easy to go long or slightly wide if that's the angle, and
carry the hopes.
Service silver.
Tumbles over the net.
3-1.
I want to see that variation in attack from the Indians, because they will be given plenty of opportunity to attack. Just variation, mix it up, chuck in the big smash with the cross slices. That does get the better of the Stoeva sisters.
Silver, 2-3. Three. All.
Wild swipe from Stephanie and straight through the defences. I don't think the Panda sisters were aware of that coming at them.
Well out.
Yeah, it should have been Gabby's
Service
forehand, really.
4-3.
It's quite a remarkable European record the Stoevas have got. 6 times medalists at the European Championships. All 6 were finals, of course, and they were just dominant this year in Baku at the European Games.
5-3.
Again, it's nice to see outside of your traditional strongholds in Europe.
Not Baku, where were we? I was in Baku for the mixed team championships. We were in Denmark, that's right, for the European Championships.
But it's nice, isn't it, Bobby? We've got Marin from Spain, the Stoevas from Bulgaria. Not the countries that immediately come to mind.
No, that's right. You know, Gilmore's still doing it for Scotland, and you know, these are sort of top 10, top 20 players and pairs as well. Whilst it is defensive in style, they are very efficient at it. They see it coming, they hold to find the space and just put it where their opponents are not and make them move. I imagine if there was a stat on a pair that would force a mistake from the opponent to win a point more than any other, the Stoevas would be flying high at the top of that ranking.
4-6.
Gabriela there with quite a heavily strapped up shoulder, isn't she? It's I think she's got some taping around the knee or leg as well.
Oof, well out on that one.
5.
Yeah, she does. Her left
6.
knee and her right shoulder. Oh, both legs. in
Both
fact.
legs, I think I just saw.
Yeah. That's way in. That's just a poor
6
decision.
all.
And they have dragged themselves back level here, the Stoevas.
Play.
Wow. Well inside, isn't it?
And that's the thing with them. They almost bore their opponents to death in that. And I mean that as a compliment, if it can be interpreted as one. I mean, their opponents run out of
7,
ideas.
6.
They get impatient. They start going for shots they wouldn't normally do. They start leaving a shuttle like the one previously in hope, just hoping they'll win the point by doing this. They'll hope they'll leave the shot that will go out.
I totally got what you meant, but it sounded funny.
Oh, there she goes, Gabby. She was just waiting for so long to go and change that string. I thought there was a string broke right at the beginning of the rally. Oh, she didn't really get into top gear going for that racket, did she? She could have been a bit quicker.
It's a bit of a stroll across, wasn't it? First time they'd taken the lead, these Stoevas, but it is all square again.
Service over. 8.
You know, we raced
7.
through that men's doubles match preceding this. Very, very different feel to this women's doubles match.
Fault. 9, 7.
The last time I saw them play was that final at European Champs, and it was a very similar start. They were playing Danes in the final. I think it was Antonisson and Fruergaard. I could be wrong. And I thought, oh, this is pretty close. They've got a chance here, Denmark. They might unlock the defences of the Stoevas. And then, as it got nervy and tense towards the end of the game, opponents just seemed to capitulate, seemed to squeeze too tight looking for that winner, and Stoevas almost smile and just keep shipping the shuttle around the court. And then the second game was just over in a flash, you know, single figures or 10 or something.
Yeah, 11 and 16. It was those two that you mentioned. Comfortable.
Yeah, but it started fairly close. As I recall, it felt close. But then, like I say, it's almost like a relentless sort of... Players start lifting to the Stoevas. And yes, they will hit the attack down, but not with any intention of trying the sort of channeled 1-2 combo, you know, get the front person involved to win the rally. It's not really like that. They're just continuing to build and force a mistake. Great coverage from Stephanie.
Quite the rally we got here. And it's the Stoevas who go into the interval back in front by just the 1 point here, 11-10.
Core 2, 20 seconds. Core 2, 20 seconds. Back on court. Yeah. 11-10. Play. Fault. 12-10. Thank you. Thirteen, 10.
Now, this is
Thank
the
you.
biggest lead the Stoevas have enjoyed.
Ruta Parna. Play.
Changing a racket, perhaps, with strings. That's a slightly different tension. Could be the reason, or it might be the grip, I suppose. Sometimes they're a tiny bit thinner or thicker.
That's like it.
Service over. 11-14.
It's great attacking, really well placed on the body of Gabi Stoeva. Anything down that racket side. She starts to struggle in defence, and that was the last two in a row at least. It might have been more than that. That's clever.
Service over. 15-11. Fault.
Well, they are starting to really
16,
assert themselves here, the Stoevas.
11.
Yeah, and they're turning that defence into attack quite nicely the last couple of points.
Very quick, quick.
Gabriella pushing towards the net.
Thank you.
Really starting to hunt that position.
Nice little backhand there.
I'd like to see big cheer in the arena as
17.
Clara Lasso gets the
11.
first point against Ansayan on court one, having been 12 love down. I'd like to see the Stoevas play Leeuwentaan to sort of see if that...
Contrast, man. That is a contrast.
Service
Well, that's
over.
my point, is that the
12,
Stoevas have got this very
17.
unusual strategy. Nobody else does this.
Yeah.
Especially these days. They arguably pairs used to, probably going back between 5 and 15 years, 5 and 10 years perhaps, but that sounded like a string.
You did.
I think it's Sudirman, Panda maybe, but
Service
she's
over.
not rushing off to change it. No, it looks good.
18.
Yeah, I just want to see if
12.
that strategy, how it stands up to
The force of nature.
yeah, a very good attacking pair, because would they challenge them? I haven't seen them play against each other.
There's a lot of wayward shots at the moment coming from the Pandas.
19.
And they're up
12.
against it here now.
20.
Good touch.
Game point.
Good foresight
12.
from Gabi Stoeva.
8 game points here for the Stoevas. It's been very, very good since the interval for the Stoevas.
First game won by Gabriela
They went
Stoeva
in
and Stephanie Stoeva. 21.
At 11-10. Look at that. Since then, they accelerated and won 10 of the next 12 points.
Yeah, and there were elements of sort of more than counter-attacking towards the end. Look, Gabi here, for example, is about to rush the net. There we go, one drive and then she's in. That's not something we see all that often, and yeah, it's good to see that they've got that in their locker.
Защото те викат, бийте сервизи, винаги затискат плоско, ляво, дясно се опитват да въртат задния човек. И че веднага бърз удар да има. И средата, между двете да видим. И отзад, като миниш, пробвай, варирай малко. Един бърз удар, един бавен веднага към средата. Просто да си пробвате ударите. Поведете малко в точките. Като поведете, малко да има и експериментално. Айде, но без отпускане. Айде.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Back on court. Players.
You've seen a bit more attacking intent today, Bobby, from the Stoevas.
Yeah, as the opening game drew towards the close, they looked to decide that actually we can start stepping in and asserting our own attack on these two. Whether it was just a variation thing, you know, perhaps. We saw one earlier where Steffi just swiped through the shuttle from the rear court and it was a clean winner with they didn't even move. So there was that kind of lulling them into a false sense of security of, we're the Stoevas, this is how we play, and then changing it.
Yeah.
And, I quite like that.
2, love.
I still don't think they're ever going to be putting the same kind of pressure on the serve and first 3 shots, like we typically see in men's doubles, for example, to not give away the attack, to try and win the point straight away. I don't think we'll ever see that from the Stoeva sisters.
1,
Very nicely
2.
dropped.
Great touch. I thought the drop shot was nice, but
2.
Stoeva's
all.
block, it's very delicate.
Change, yes. Stephanie, change.
Need more variation here from the Pandas. They keep getting that lift, and there's a sort of one pace about the attack, straight or middle. I'd like to see a bit more disguised
3,
drop shots or
2.
a little bit of variation in the width of the shots. That's clever from Steffi. 2 brilliant drop shots.
4-2. Service over.
Well, it's interesting as
3,
well, Bobby. They've only
4.
played in very, very few tournaments this year. Still got to be European champions. Only played 1 HSBC BWF World Tour tournament, German Open. They got to the final there. So it's not an awful lot they've had under their belt in 2025. And the Pandas, they haven't gone beyond the second round in any tournament this year.
Service over. 5-4.
That was nice. Steffi just stepping in with the backhand and pushing it into the big space at the back.
They've played in big tournaments, the Pandas, unlike their opponents. China Open, Japan Open in recent times. Played in the India Open at the start of the year and the Malaysia Open. All high-level tournaments, all early exits.
Service over. 5-all.
Looking a little animated there, Gabby.
It's interesting.
Service over.
While one is about to take the
6,
shot, the other
5.
is having a little instruction. One of the words she's saying is aramse, which is basically take it easy. Don't go hard on that shot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought the final one was
the final one was
okay,
yes.
go.
Yes.
So
the one before that was aramse.
Right. Yeah.
So it was kind of wait, bide your time, and then go for it.
Yeah. That would make sense
7,
because if the Stoevas are in
5.
good position, you don't want, I said it right at the start, before the match, don't hit hard at them. They'll just turn your pace into open spaces and you'll be on the back foot. You've got to be patient. I mean, they are the model of patience, the Stoevas, aren't they? There's not that many chances taken. They just keep getting the shuttle back.
Eight, 5.
Look, their way of playing is frustrate your opponents. You use the phrase bore them to death, and yet you're waiting for them.
I think yours is a bit more polite. I think we should use yours.
Should we go for that?
We'll forget mine.
Okay. But it is, you're just waiting for them to make a mistake, draw the error out of them.
I find it quite fascinating, actually, and I quite like watching them play because it is slightly unusual and because it is a little bit old school. But they're so good at it. They're very fit, they're very strong, they'll go all day long, and when they want to turn it around and hit hard, they've got loads of power.
9,
which you just saw there. Yeah.
5.
And they're surging now. 4 clear.
I think, unfortunately for them, though, there's a level. You take this style of game up against the top 3 pairs from China, Korea, or Japan, and it doesn't work. They will be as consistent as you. They will be as, defensive and reliable if they choose as the Stoevas.
Right.
And they can also rally all day long.
10,
They're just as fit and strong.
5.
And they'll find a way and attack eventually. And I think it was a natural evolution that women's doubles seem to have gone through over the last 5 years or more, where the top pairs are now being very aggressive. They are putting a lot of focus on the first few shots, getting a lot stronger in the forecourt and mid-court. Quicker, sharper, taking that shuttle early.
Paris is Very familiar territory for these Stoevas. They've played here at the INBC 92 club. So they call it their adoptive home.
Service over, 11-6 interval.
And right now, they are enjoying a big lead here, 5 points, having taken the first game as well. The Stoevas in a good position to advance.
Не само фърляне, те не са толкова опасни на мрежата.
Не, то няма.
Не, някакси самото перо се завърта.
Много завърта.
Няма нищо. Ако ще отхвърля високо нагоре.
Тук сега е обратно между
Ти стой малко по-назад. Това 3 пъти те фаща в самата зона си. Тъй, че тръща горе, само го спри. Тога не мога да го добиш, само го спри пред тебе да влиза. И може би малко дигнете сервиза нагоре, особено това малко лети по-пост. Една идея нагоре. Хайде.
4-2, 20 seconds. Ruta Parna back on court.
Just to finish that story about the France being their adopted home, obviously Bulgaria,
No.
France and badminton have a connection with the Popovs, and it was Michal Popov who was the coach of the Stoevas. When they moved over to Paris, or moved over to France, I should say, excuse me,
Service over.
when they were youngsters.
7-11.
They said that coming to France really made a big, big difference
Service over.
for them up their game. So they owe a lot to this country. And they want to put a show on here, and they are at the moment, Bobby.
Yeah, and I think France, or rather France Badminton, probably owes a lot to the Stoevas in return, because you look at, you know, they've been doing it at this sort of level or higher
7.
for quite a few years. You know, 2015 European Games gold. And you look at the progress France have made in badminton in the last 5 years. And if the Popovs have got anything to do with that, and the connection there with the Stoevas, it's all very encouraging, isn't it?
Oh, placement was a good idea, but just
Service
a
over.
bit wide.
8-13.
And the Pandas desperately need something here.
Interesting serve. Oi! That is excellent.
Service over.
Great vision, great touch.
14-8.
Well, this match, at least from the Pandas' point of view, will be longer than the last, the only one that they've ever played against the Stoevas. They've now played
Service over.
the same amount of time that they
9-14.
took to complete that previous match. They lost 13-8 that day in 29 minutes. That was at the Orléans Masters. So France again, the venue. And the Stoevas very much in charge at the moment.
Makes that
Service
look easy.
over.
Just steps in and pushes it into the body.
15-9.
Sort of tying up her opponent. That's very clever.
Well, they are marching
16,
towards that objective, that
9.
finish line.
Running out of ideas, I think, the Pandas now.
$17-9. Thank you. Get ready.
That's clever
9.
from Gabi Stoeva, going back across the body.
Service over. 10-18.
Still an unusual serve, that forehand for doubles.
Service over. 19-10. Service over.
Haven't seen
11,
Stephanie Stoeva
19.
in that position at the net all that often in the match. It's normally Gabrielle that tries to get over there.
Service over. 20, match point 11.
Well, the second game has been all Stoeva's, really. 9 match points. Patient. Don't need to worry about the opportunity to close out the match on the first time of asking, really. There's no need to take any huge risks.
Game.
There it is. 21-11, the second straight games win for Gabi and Steffi Stoeva, the sisters, getting the better of the Panda sisters in the opening round. Very solid, as always.
Match won by Gabriela Stoeva and Stephanie Stoeva.
And
21,
fairly comfortable
12,
work in round 1
11.
for the Bulgarians.
So the Stoevas beat the Pandas then 21-11, 21-12, 21-11 in just 32 minutes. Not too different from the previous time that they squared off. Good win for them in their adopted home, as they call it, as they advance. Up next, women's singles. Grigori Mariska Tunjung versus Petra Maxranova of Czechia. David and Goliath clash, this one up next. the stupid. The iconic Eiffel Tower, synonymous with this beautiful city of Paris. We're here for the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025. Here at Court 2, opening day of action. We're into women's